Adam, 301 redirecting H domains the right way.
Yes.
What's
Yes.
you got to say on the matter?
So one of the questions we had kind of pre this call, I think, is quite relevant to start off with. And the question was from a gentleman called Rick, and he basically said, how much extra or how much more are you willing to pay for an expired or an age domain that you will go into use as a money site to build on versus a domain that you go into use as a 301 redirect? And the answer is it's the same. Like you should pretty much be looking for the same kind of quality domain to redirect to use as a 301 redirect as you would to build on your money site. And part of the topic that I put together for today is basically the 301 redirect domain should be as solid as your money site, and you should go through the same process and the same vetting process and hold it to the same standards as you would for any site that you're going to build, for any domain you're going to build your site on. So just like quickly rattle off a couple of things that you should look for or on your money site or a 301 redirect. And that's first one is look for trademark issues. Very important. Make sure there's no future issues around trademarks. Clean anchor text profile, really good backlink profile, traffic history. Make sure it's got some traffic history, or in some cases it doesn't need to have a ton of traffic history. Topical relevancy. So this one is really important when you're looking for a domain to redirect in. It's got to be relevant to your main site. There's no point redirecting a site about football into a site about birds. It just, even if the backlink profile is amazing, everything else checks out, it just doesn't make sense. And then the last point is just making sure that all the kind of like the third-party metrics check out. So, you know, we can look at Ahrefs and their UR and DR. We can look at Majestics and their trust flow and citation flow, etc. Just making sure there's no obvious red flags. So just to cover that point to start with, the domain, when you look for a domain, you should always be looking for one that's just as good as the site you're going to build on.